Hello. This is like, I would say, I've been working on learning Unreal Engine 5 for about a couple days now, and I've gotten okay far. I mean, I feel like I know the basics now, and I've downloaded some stuff, and I've definitely had a lot of problems, which I will show you one right now. So if I go to here, go to content, third person, and when I go to blueprints and drag this over into my world settings over here, so basically I'm just gonna go ahead and delete this. I'll click play and I can go in the game thing up here, tab in. I'm in third person, but I'm not going around anything, and I feel like this looks pretty cool. I'll put it all together. These aren't solid objects. Still haven't learned to like do that, but I feel like this looks pretty cool. I used like the brush to put this on, and I downloaded all this stuff from the Unreal Engine Epic Games store for free. Actually, I got it from Quixel Content, which is like free stuff basically that you can use, and just put all this stuff in. I actually got a pretty cool screenshot of these like medieval swords, and that bush is clipping in. I tried to move the bush, but it wanted me to move every single bush that looked like that one. Obviously, I didn't move enough. God, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it alone. And you can see this fireplace is clipping out. It doesn't match, but I'll show you the screenshot I got of it. Let's see. So I took this rock and I tried to make it like a giant mountain back there. And I painted on a ton of the same grass and whatnot. But I feel like this came out pretty cool. It looks pretty cool, except for this box right here. But for first try, I think it's alright. I messed around with the lighting too, which is pretty cool. And it's another screenshot I took. This is actually the first one I did, and I just basically did it again. I tried to make it look a lot better in this one. And that's just like everything that I had. I had like the trees and I expanded them up and whatnot. But yeah, I know how to use so like visual effects. I know how to use sky atmosphere. I know what that does. And exponential fog, height fog. And I know directional light, point light, pretty sure I know. It's like just a normal light bulb. This is like the sun, spotlight, know what that does. Skylight, not too sure. And not too sure. But I watch this tutorial by Unreal Sensei. It's like 5 hours long. It teaches you like a lot of the basics. Definitely recommend it. That's how I learned how to do all this and like move all this, like the shortcuts and like snapping up here and camera speed and all this other stuff. And as you can see, so I showed you just a little bit ago, I don't know how to fix this. In the tutorial that he did, he was able to see his character model. I don't know what I did wrong, but if I go to here, go ahead and X out of this and go to here, because that was on a, yeah, I'll show you in 2 seconds. So if I go to here, we started the tutorial off on a blank thing, and I'm guessing that's not why it works, because I went back in here, I selected third person, and if I go in here, and click play. I can fully move this character around. Like, I can see it. It's like the same movement, but I can actually see my character moving now. So it has to do something with like the model or something. I'm pretty sure I'll figure it out in the next couple of days. I'll probably make some update videos, but this is just going over what I know right now. So what I plan on doing is making a VR game. I've got lots of inspiration from like Battle Talent, which isn't the best put together game, but like the physics and mechanics are really good. It's just like the world design, it's probably not the best, and like main menu kind of sucks, but overall it's really good. I would like it. I talked to the person that made this game. His name's Fonzie. Talked to him a little bit, and that's why we use like Unity instead of Unreal Engine 5 and whatnot. But I got told by some other guy that he feels like Unreal Engine 5 is better, especially if Nanite comes to VR, because it's not supported right now. And yeah, I really plan on doing VR. I think I need a link cable for my Oculus Quest 2 before I can use this, but I'm gonna buy one and ship it to me in the next couple days. So I got a lot of inspiration from this and Zenith, the MMORPG. Got a lot of inspiration for that because I'm gonna try to mix those two together. And I've been thinking about like how the mechanics and everything are gonna work. It's not gonna be like legendary-ish type deal. It's gonna be like a sword combat game, MMORPG. I'm really working on world design right now. I'll try to make the open world. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. I've had like a lot of ideas cycle through my brain, like a floating a giant floating island with a city, which is like your spawn point, and you're able to like glide into like the main parts of the map. And I thought of just like a normal flat map. I've thought of like doing islands. So let's just say like in World of Warcraft, I'm pretty sure it works like there's islands, and another DLC is just like another island you can go to and whatnot. I was thinking about doing it like that, or like the Sword Art Online. Whenever I want to add like more and get like and work on the game more, I would just add another levels to like the thing, because you know in like the world of SAO, it's just like its own levels. But I'd probably do a starter level, and then if everything works out fine, then I'll make a level 1, a level 2, and as long as the game's receiving support, then I'll just keep on adding levels, and it'll be for like later and later game content and whatnot. So it's not gonna work like legendary, epic. It's not gonna work like any of that. From what like the ideas that I have, it's gonna mostly work like, so you have a sword which you can get like crafted by a swordsmith. Don't know the name for it. Swordsmith is the name, but the guy like that hits metal all the time. It's not looking good for me that I don't even know this name. But a blacksmith, yeah. And you basically just craft swords, and it's gonna work like there's like a sharpness aspect to your sword, and all the enemies inside the game, it'll be like later and later game, it's going to be harder and harder to like cut an enemy. So let's say I have level 5, level 4, level 3, level 2, and level 1 all built out, plus like the first starter world. Let's say someone from level 1 managed to get up to level 5, and they went on their own and whatnot, and it's going to be basically useless because their sword won't be able to cut a single enemy. So it's going to work somewhat like that. It's going to get more difficult. I don't know if it'll get physically more difficult because I'll like be sweating while playing that game. and I might play it and try to record some like gameplay and whatnot. It's really fun. I do recommend it. It is free on the Oculus Quest store. It's in App Labs, but yeah, I've also taken a lot of inspiration from Minecraft, like on the starter world that I want to make. I want it to be kind of like this. It's what I was thinking, like a castle, and it'll just be, yeah, like the ideas in my mind are like changing constantly, so it's kind of hard to put everything into words, but I hope I've explained enough. If I didn't, then I'll probably rerun this a couple times, or just release more videos, which I'll probably do that because I've done talked a lot and I don't want to redo it. But so basically, let's say about this like big part of the castle right here. I'll basically just start. I'll edge this out right here, and just like do a little bit. So, cause I want to like design it by myself and whatnot, and I gotta make sure like a VR headset can run this. I think I might only do it where you need a PC to run the game, just to make it all look good, cause it's not gonna be like cartoony like. I've thought about that a lot, and it's gonna be like somewhat realistic. I'm still thinking about that. Like, I can show you. Let's see. I've saved a lot of stuff, so it listed Dreamscape Nature Bundle. Like, this looks really good, even though it's like colory, not realistic. It's like realistic cartoony instead of like just normal realistic details. Because then I would have to change up the building, because you couldn't like slap a building like this into that kind of world. I don't think so. Yeah, it would kind of look like this, maybe a lot less detailed, just to be easier to run and whatnot. But yeah, I might get some money together to get these. I just need to get my experience up in like actually making things. And as you can see, I got like sword packs. I want to be able where you can like pay a blacksmith to make a sword, and it'll be like fully custom, and it would just cost you like money. And the more you use your sword, so like early game swords, they'll have like a limit to what you can like the sharpness and whatnot you can add to it. So you basically build with your weapon, and you have to cycle through new weapons. I want them to look like cooler and cooler. I'm also thinking about armor. Armor is also in the game of that I got inspiration from, and I think it works really well. I don't like the sound effects, but I guess that doesn't really matter. But I plan on talking to that guy and see if he can help me like make the combat of the game like a lot better. Or I might need to outsource it, but yeah, I plan on just making the small part of the city and then just adding on all these big layers like this as I need to. So I'll make the landscape where it'll fit all this. But as of right now, I'm still thinking about everything that I need to do. Right now I'm just watching tutorials. I'm about to do it right after this. It's going to be a landscape tutorial, and I'll try to make a good looking landscape. I might post it on my Facebook, maybe. It depends how good it looks. But or if I don't fall asleep. But this, I think this is really good. It has like a lot of flat spaces for like people to walk around and whatnot. It has like a main central area with a cool looking tree, and more large flat spaces, stuff where you can put like under those, excuse me. And I'm sure I could make this into like a 1v1 arena or something with like bleachers and whatnot. Because I don't think I would keep a pool. I don't know about water mechanics. I'd never even stepped my foot into water. I mean, I've only been in here a couple days, so that might change. Don't know. And you have this. It's just like it's very like detailed and intricate. This map is called Novigrad, so if you want to look at it, you can just search up Novigrad Minecraft and like Planet Minecraft or something, and you can go look at it. So yeah, like a lot of flat spaces. Like it has a ton of room to move around. Like, yeah, I think this will definitely be good enough. Like this is like almost get confused. Like there's so much room here. This is under the castle. Just more flat spaces. Some more. So you can like definitely fit like a lot of stuff into this world. I mean, into this castle. What am I saying? And large flat spaces for people to walk around. You have the main gate right here. I do want to make a one-of-one real estate because I was pretty bummed out after seeing that New World that you couldn't so when like a lot of people could buy the same house and they would just own it separately. I didn't really like that at all. I like one-of-one like real estate, so even if you have to do like apartment buildings instead of the cool looking buildings in New World, like just do apartment buildings. I think that people will like it more. And if they have to travel a good bit to their room, I don't think they would mind that much. It's just like a late game aspect. So let's just say if like 1,000,000 people download my game, like even if I like modeled out this whole city, which might take me an eternity, it's not enough houses. So it'll be a late game ish aspect. It definitely costs a lot of money. I think about just letting them go for free or raffling them off, and then just letting the players decide how much they would be willing to spend, and just like have their own real estate market that's gonna be tagged, so people don't just like buy and sell full time inside the game. So it'll probably be a pretty hefty tax just to like prohibit that from happening. But yeah, it's just like a lot, and I have to make like a lot of these walkways bigger if I want people to walk on them and whatnot. Like this one, like imagine a group of 4 and a group down there coming up, and a group of 4 right here going down. Like they just be walking through each other, which I don't want to be an aspect inside the game. So I guess I don't know. I kind of want flying to be an aspect inside the game. I don't know how I'm gonna implement it. I thought Zenith's flying mechanic was pretty cool, but I guess we'll see. I think that's all I had to say. I'll probably upload some gameplay of Battle Talent, which is this game. Definitely recommend you get it. And I think I think that's all. I'm gonna go work on this tutorial. I'll try to post an update later, but if I don't, I don't really know. Guess you won't be seeing me again. Peace out.